Barbecue shotgun shells have been taking the internet by storm lately, so let's make some. Alright, so we're going to get started by setting our barbecue up. Whatever barbecue you're using, set it up for some indirect smoking. So we'll start by taking our cooking grate and heat deflector out. We've still got some briquettes left over from a previous cook, so we'll bang out the burnt out ones and top up our charcoal basket. Then we can bury a couple of firelighters in there and light them up. Alright, so we've got about 10 minutes now before those briquettes are going to be ready, so we'll use this time to prepare our barbecue shotgun shells. Now we'll start by getting our meat filling sorted. You can get as creative as you like, but I'm going to be using some garlic and parsley beef sausages. So I'm going to start by taking the skin off of them and getting the meat into a mixing bowl. Alright, so that was 6 sausages, and that's going to roughly fill 8 to 9 cannelloni shells. Into that, I'm going to add 1 finely diced green jalapeno and half a cup of extra sharp cheddar cheese that's been grated. Then we'll give that a good mix. Alright, now for the messy fun part. You just want to fill these cannelloni shells with this meat mixture. You'll find doing it by hand is probably the best way to do it, as you'll get rid of any air pockets. Alright, and then the next thing we want to do is wrap some bacon around the outside of these shells. Just like so, you really want to make sure the bacon is completely around the outside of that pasta shell. Alright, and then we're going to top them off with a bit of our steak shooter rub. And now they're ready to go, let's check on these briquettes. Alright, so they are burning away nicely, so what we'll do now is we'll shut our lid and we'll make sure our top and intake vents are wide open. And now we want to let our smoker preheat to just below our target temperature, which for this cook is going to be around the 250 Fahrenheit or 120 Celsius range. So we'll let our barbecue preheat, then we'll come back to get these shotgun shells on. Alright, so we are ready here. So we'll open our lid. We'll get a beautiful chunk of cherry straight on where the fire's burning. We'll get our heat deflector back in, then our cooking grate, then we'll get our beautiful shotgun shells on. Then we'll shut our lid and let these smoke away. So there's no need to pre-cook your pasta shells. The fat and moisture from that bacon and meat mixture on the inside of the pasta is what's going to cook it. And for cooking times, this cook's going to take roughly about an hour and a half. That time will vary depending on the type of pasta you're using and how thick it is. By the end of this cook, I'm going to be looking for a few things. I want that bacon to be nice and crispy. I want our pasta to have softened up, and I want that meat mixture on the inside of the pasta to be at around the 160 Fahrenheit or 70 degrees Celsius mark. So we'll let our shotgun shells go for a while now, and we'll come back towards the end of this cook once we're ready to finish them off with a glaze. Alright, and after a bit over an hour, that bacon is nice and crispy. That pasta has softened up nicely, and we've hit that internal temperature on the inside. So what we can do now is brush on some barbecue sauce. Again, get as creative as you like, use your favourite sauce, and adjust any flavours to your personal preference. Alright, now we'll close our lid and give that sauce 5 minutes to set. Alright, and after 5 minutes, we can get these out. We'll let them cool down for a minute, and then we can get stuck into them. Alright, now this looks and smells amazing. Time for a taste. That is super tasty. A really good balance of sweet and savoury. A little spice kick in there from the jalapeno. And like I said, you can make these your own and get creative with any flavours that you like. So there you have it, how to make barbecue shotgun shells. Definitely give them a try. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. But for now, that's the end of the video. So thanks for watching. Shout out to all my YouTube members. I'm going to go get stuck into the rest of these off camera, so I'll see you next time.